Welcome to Breaking the Chains. I am Bakita, and I am going to do something that I've never done before on this channel, and I'm going to do a reaction video. So, um, one of my viewers sent me this video, and she felt like I should address, and it's of a Ghanaian woman who apparently had an encounter with a taxi driver. So for the last few months, I've been coming to some awareness about how people really feel about African American women and us moving abroad and all of that stuff. It's been interesting to see how you guys really feel. We don't care, we moving anyway. We're gonna do the things anyway. But one of the main concerns was that we were talking about safety for Black American women in Africa, specifically Ghana. And I did a video with a young lady talking about her experience with some taxi drivers and rideshare drivers or whatever. And the response was actually really horrific. Like, I really was surprised at how many men, particularly, were so, I don't know how to, so, like, I guess they think for whatever reason that it's okay to attack women. Like, I don't know. I have never met these kind of men in my life, thank God. But yeah, it's a lot of you men who think that the words that come out of a woman's mouth are enough to put your hands on them. That's a recipe for disaster for all of us. But anyway, we're not gonna go into that right now. What we're gonna do is I'm going to blindly react to this video. Let's see how this goes.
So yeah, let's go straight into the story time about my experience with a riding hailing app in Ghana. So as you guys may know, or as you're already aware, you guys know I am a Ghanaian living in Ghana and I create content in that regard. So one day I had to get some things from Melcom. Okay, so if you don't know, Melcom is like a grocery store. It's like a one-stop shop where you can get almost everything. They have groceries, electronics, furniture, all that. Just Melcom should pay me, guys. Melcom should pay me for mentioning, for featuring them. Yep, so yeah, that's what Melcom is for. And if you're new and you don't know what a riding hailing app is, it is an app that usually connects customers to drivers. So it's for transportation, like Uber, like Yango, like Lyft, like Drift, like Bolt. So those are all ride hailing apps. To shop for some items. I'd gotten some voucher from someone to go and do some shopping, and so I was like, okay, let me just try and get some few items for my little sister. So I went to buy all those things, bought them, I was done, paid for them, I was ready to leave. The time that I requested for the driver, I was inside the Melcom building. So for some funny reason, the pin went behind the building, and so I called the driver to find out, oh boss, so that's how the conversation went. So, good afternoon, please, where are you? I don't know why he was already annoyed. Like, I think he was already annoyed from wherever he was coming from, and it was like, so where am I going to, or where am I? And I said, oh, I'm standing in front of Melcom. And then he's like, so why is it that you are standing in front of Melcom and you are and the pin is directing me to behind the Melcom building? And I was like, no, that's not where I placed the pin. I placed the pin in front of the building. So if it is there, maybe it's for some reason. But that should have been my red flag number one. That was when I was supposed to cancel the ride. But the girl was like, no. It was, you know how you feel sometimes like this person has come all the way from wherever they've come from and they're coming to pick you, and you know how now there is spike prices in petrol and diesel and all those things. So I was like, okay, I mean, the guy sounded rude and everything, but I should take into consideration him spending.
So she's already making concessions for the fact that um she called this guy, he's a ride share driver. So even though he's being rude to her on the phone, she's like, he probably came from a long way. I don't want to disappoint him or cause no problems because I don't even know how far he maybe came to pick me up. So she's already making um, concessions for the fact that, you know, maybe he hasn't, or maybe he's come from a long way.
He's forward to come and get me. So let me just be polite to him, like extra polite to him. So that's what I did when the guy came. Mind you, I told you that I went to.
So if you hear she's saying, let me just be polite to him, let me be extra polite.
Shop for some items. I shop for food items, so it was a bit heavy, like different bags. So I didn't take a picture, like I'll insert it there so that you see what I was talking about. So when the driver finally came to the destination to pick me up, I told him that, oh, please help me take my items into your car.
God have mercy upon us.
See this man. That was all I did though. Insulting me, telling me about my whole life. I said, ow.
So she's saying all she did was ask him to help her put her bags in the car. She's a woman, a feminine woman, asking a man to help her put her bags in the car. And he just jumps and starts insulting.
I only just asked you for you to help me pick these items in the and put it in the car. If you cannot do it, please tell me. Tell me, Keke. Now, me Bonnie Amaya and said, please help me carry it. It's not like you alone are going to carry it. I was going to help you carry the thing. The man was talking, insulting me, sizing me up and down. Riding hailing apps, don't they have like a guidelines to check the quality of the people that they bring to their app? Isn't there like some sort of regulation for these people? Because it's like this person that they don't really care about customer experience, they don't care about nothing, they are just here to ruin somebody's business. Long story short, the guy insulted me, looking at me up and down, and I was like, Oga, I was the one that requested for this ride. I won't go again because I will not be able to drive in a car that the driver has clearly disrespected me. I will not do that.
Hey, let me go. Marriage is not do and die.
Then after,
So she's saying she requested this ride, but I can't ride with him. Like the way he's acting, I cannot ride with him. I don't basically she don't feel safe to ride with him. That's what she's saying.
so when we get to the destination, I'll give you my hard-earned money. Nada, it's not going to happen. Come and see. That was when the guy just fled up, causing drama, clapping, like, hey. That day, I went through it, clapping his hands. And
so now that she's saying, you know, so at this point she's saying, this is too much for me. I'm not feeling comfortable getting in the car with this guy. And then I supposed to ride with him and give him my hard-earned money for him to then, when I drop him off, I got to give him my money after he's treated me like this for no reason.
everything. So the people, the workers at the Melcom came out to see what was going on. Like, what's going on with this man? What's going on? What's going on outside? I just sat on a bench somewhere. I didn't say anything. I didn't try to talk back and forth. I didn't try to explain myself. And like, thank God for maturity. I didn't do anything. I was just there. He talked. When he was tired, he just left. I was like, okay. Abi, you not come and stand here and be talking about this thing the whole day. Definitely you would, how do you call it, you will go, because you cannot do this thing the whole day. Long story short, he left. I cancelled the ride. I requested for another one because my mental health is priority to me. I'll not let somebody come and I'll not sit in somebody's car and the person will disrespect me. And
So basically, after he was rude to her, he did all of that, and then she decided, hey, I'm not getting in the car with you. He got even more upset and even more anxious. And she said she sat down, didn't say anything, just let him talk. And basically until he gets tired himself out. She didn't respond. She didn't say anything to him. And it doesn't sound like anybody else said anything. They just let him go until he got tired of going. And then he got in his car and left. And she canceled a ride and requested another ride. You know, this thing here with these taxi drivers and how they treat people and how they talk to people, especially women, and for other men to say that it must be her attitude. So I want to know, like, what could this woman's attitude have been for him to treat her in that manner? So much so that she decided, okay, I'm not taking this ride. Which was basically what happened with the other lady. It was, she's asking for, okay, how much is the ride? How much is the ride? The guy's not telling her how much the ride is. Oh, we'll figure it out. And she's like, no, I need to know how much the ride is before I get in your car. And once he wouldn't give her the answer, she decided, okay, I just walk. I won't take this ride. And then he proceeds to try to attack her and make her give him her money. So I just, for the life of me, in my mind, I can't see how this is okay. Like, how this kind of behavior is acceptable in any culture. And, people have tried so hard to make it seem like it is African American women coming with their bad attitudes and coming with, and let's just be clear. The majority of us who come there, we come there understanding that this is a different culture. This is like, we don't really have a lot of problems. But this thing with this taxi driver thing and these men just being so mean and rude to women, it's becoming even more and more of an issue. And I've even heard men talk about this, but the dynamic with men and women is very different, because it's easier for a man to, stand up for himself against a man. But a woman standing up for herself against these men is not something that is, it's not easy to do. We African Americans, we do come from a place where it's like, I'm not just gonna let nobody talk to me any kind of way. So I could see if this would have been an African American woman, this probably would have went very different. Because the difference in what she did and what somebody else may do was she sat there and she just took him talking to her any kind of way, which was probably the best thing to do. But you got the people, the workers and stuff coming out of the place, and once again, nobody's doing anything. nobody is defending this woman. Nobody is saying anything. They're just letting this man berate this woman and treat her like a dog in the street because she asked him to help her put the bags in the car because the pin on the GPS went behind the Malcolm instead of in front of the Malcolm. She from what she's saying, and I guess from the kinds of comments that I got, I'm willing to bet people are gonna say she's lying. Or maybe they won't say that because she's Ghanaian. She's a Ghanaian woman. So as a Ghanaian woman, maybe that's not, maybe it's the truth, right? Maybe she's telling the truth because I guess African American women, we so loud and we so disrespectful or whatever that this behavior would have been warranted for us, but it wouldn't be warranted for other women, I guess. Needless to say, here we are again, where here's a Ghanaian woman, born and raised in Ghana, listening to her accent. She's in Ghana right now, and this is the experience that she's having. And then when I look in her comments, so many women are talking about, so many Ghanaian women are talking about having the same exact experiences, and these men even getting violent with them. But people saying to me, "Oh, that's not the case, and it's rare," and all. It's not rare. It is the case, and it's happening, and it's gonna take men, real men, to stand up and actually say something. Let me see what else she had to say.
I'll still pay the person on top for the person to disrespect me, guys. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. For another driver, the driver came. This driver didn't have any issues with the pin. You know, sometimes these drivers, they really don't know how to navigate the Google map, but they won't say it. They would always try to pin it on you that you are the one that didn't put the pin wherever it was supposed to do. I'm sure I'm not the only person that have experienced this. Like, guys, if you have experienced any sort of rudeness or disrespect or something extreme with this ride hailing app drivers, do let me know in the comment section, because I know it's not just me, and from what I hear from Nigeria is even worse, because I read a thread on Twitter, and even what's happening in Ghana is better. Like the Nigeria ones, I don't even want to go there. But yeah, I requested for another driver. The driver came. He was so pleasant, very conversational, great guy. The guy was very nice, and I went home with him. So the lesson here is that, one, if there's an issue going on and you see the red flag, do not close your eyes and say that, okay, let me give this person a chance. This thing is glaring. They said if somebody show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Oh, Tom. Okay, so when people show these signs, please be careful. Pull out, drop out, jackpot, anything, do it. Okay, if when he called me and I sent that sense of rudeness, like that's when I was supposed to cancel the ride to clear all this wahala, this back and forth that was so not needed. But I went on to say, oh, let me give him a chance, blah 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 blah, and it didn't go well. And it's not every argument that you're supposed to explain yourself. Some of them, it needs silence. They say silence is the best answer.
So yeah, that's what I did, and I was really happy I was able to handle myself in a very good way, because I mean, not everybody could have done that. Some people would have really given it to him. They would have shown the man where they are truly from.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that was my experience with the ride hailing app here in Accra, Ghana.
So, like she's saying, she thankfully was able to handle herself in a way that didn't cause the situation to escalate even more. But most people, even Ghanaian women, would not have taken lightly to that kind of disrespect. And it is not something that is rare. It is done so much. So drop down in the comment section and let me know what has been your experience as a woman, as a Black woman, either Ghanaian or American or Nigerian or European or wherever. What has been your experience with dealing with service and men in Ghana? If you want to see more videos like this, please like, share, comment. If you have some videos that you want me to review, send them to me. I actually enjoyed doing this. I may do some more if y'all send me some videos. So like, comment, share, subscribe. We had a little over 3,000 subscribers now. I'm trying to get to 5,000. Thank y'all so very much. It's been real. Thank you.